Okay, so I'm sure all of us are well aware of what happened last night during the Ravens-Patriots game with all of the controversy, all the craziness with the officiating, and especially the insane ending that happened. And quite frankly, it has the entire NFL world in an uproar concerning the replacement referees. My stance on the referees before this game was that as long as they do not make a bad call that directly impacts the outcome of the game, it was alright by me. I mean, I knew that these referees were going to make mistakes during the games, but as long as they didn't make any mistakes that directly impacted the outcome of the game, I'd be fine with it. But after this game, I can clearly say that the referees directly impacted the outcome of the game. Not just with the 25 penalties during the game, that with a majority of them being bad on both teams, but the ending of the game. I'm sure we've all seen it by now with that field goal attempt that went over the right upright and the ref still called it good, even though the rule book clearly states that it's no good. And I know it's no good according to the rule books because I have a rule book right here. Yeah, and it's written in plain English. It's in Rule 7. Hang on. Yeah, it's Rule 11, Section 4, Article 1, Note C, which reads, "The entire ball must pass through the vertical plane of the goal, which is the area above the crossbar and between the uprights, or, if above the uprights, which it was, between the outside edges of the uprights." And the ball clearly was not between the uprights. I mean, you could clearly see on the replays that the ball went over it like this. Clearly not good. And unfortunately for the Patriots, the play was not reviewable, and the Ravens managed to win the game 31-30. And obviously, a lot of Patriot fans are absolutely furious at the replacement officials for costing them this game, as well as a lot of Patriot fans, because this game could clearly bite them somewhere down the road. I mean, if they end up missing the playoffs because of one game, those replacement officials are going to be in hot water. And speaking of hot water, as we all saw after the game, Bill Belichick physically laid his hands on one of the officials. He's in serious trouble right now. Okay, Bill Belichick, the head coach of the Patriots, is definitely going to get fined and possibly suspended for his actions. And here's why. Because in most states, for those who don't know, in most states, it is a felony to physically assault any type of sports official during or immediately after a game. And that is what Bill Belichick did. He broke the law, and he could be facing criminal charges for his actions. It's most likely that he won't face criminal charges, but he's definitely getting fined and possibly suspended. Bill Belichick is in serious trouble, and no doubt the NFL is going to discipline Bill Belichick for this and send a message to every other head coach that it is not acceptable to put your hands on an official, replacement or regular. But nonetheless, this does bring up a good point. We need to have the regular officials back. I mean, after this game, I have no doubt that we have to get rid of these replacement refs and get back the regular refs, okay? I mean, it makes no sense why it's taking so long to have all these talks over and over again. I mean, why not meet in secret like the players and the league officials did last year? I mean, come on. I mean, work something out. It's not that hard. It just... The integrity of the game is being ruined as we speak, and I know I'm speaking for a lot of NFL fans out there. I mean, yeah, I'm glad that the Ravens won over the Patriots, but was I glad on the manner that they won? No, absolutely not. I mean, to me, even I have to admit that that game was not cleanly officiated, and it was not a clean victory for the Baltimore Ravens. This game was, without a doubt, the most controversial game in this season thus far. I mean, forget all the bonus timeouts that the Seahawks and 49ers have been granted. Forget all the other stuff that's been going on. This game was by far the worst officiated game in the 2012 season. Just something has to be done. Okay, I'm a hardcore NFL fan, but the way that things are being run, I mean, the way the officiating is going, it's only a matter of time until this kind of thing happens again, where the officials directly influence the outcome of a game. And I know some people might say, well, one play or one call cannot determine the outcome of a game. Okay, after watching this game, you cannot say that anymore. Because one bad call can and does determine the outcome of a game, as we saw between the Patriots and the Ravens. I mean, the Patriots now, they've got some serious catching up to do, because if they don't win at least 10 games this season, they're probably not going to make it to the playoffs, even as a wild card team. It's most likely that the Jets or even the Bills are going to end up getting to the playoffs, and the Patriots are going to be left with nothing. No playoffs, no hope for winning another Super Bowl or anything of the sort. Just we need the regular officials back, because they know exactly what needs to be done, how to officiate these games. I mean, yeah, I'm sure NFL fans were critical of the regular refs before, but they're even more critical of these replacement refs, because it's taking 4 hours to complete a game when it normally takes 3. Okay, that's not acceptable. It just... Yeah, I've spoken for a majority of the NFL fans. We need the replacement refs to go. We need to put the regular refs back in. I want everyone who is watching this video to contact Roger Goodell and tell him, get this done ASAP. Because the longer that the regular refs are being locked out, the longer it's going to take for the integrity of the National Football League to be restored. As I said last year, in the end, no one wins in a lockout. Not the league, not the people who are being locked out, and definitely not the fans. For the sake of the fans, lockouts have to be avoided at all costs. And the way that this referee lockout is going, it's definitely answered the question as to how bad the regular refs really were. They weren't that bad after all. We need them back. Thank you for watching.